Hello friends, welcome to this new tutorial. Today I have here an iPhone 8 Plus and the problem on it is the charging port. So today I will show you how to replace the charging port on this iPhone 8 Plus. So I have a new charging port here. It's not new, but it's pulled from another device. And we will need these tools. We will need the pin-hollow screwdriver, Phillips, let me see, where is the Phillips screwdriver? Yeah, the Phillips screwdriver, and the IC Semi, and the tweezers, and I think that's it. We may need this tri-point screwdriver, I'm not sure. Let me open the phone, and I don't remember if it has like some tri-point screws or not. So first of all, we will open these two screws here in the bottom. If you feel like the screws are turning empty inside here, that means the spots where they are holding inside, it's loose. So this is one trick how to open the stripped screws here. Not the stripped screws because they look nice, they look fine, but I think in the inside they're not holding good. So we're gonna use this IC Semi and we will make a small gap between the glass and the frame, just like this. And once this inside, you flip it this way and you lift a little bit, you hold it. I'm holding it. Now I will open the screws. Okay, the first one is coming out. So this is the first one, and the second one is here. And it's open also. So this is very useful trick if you're stuck with these screws here, if they are like just turning inside and doesn't come out. And after I open this one, I will just wiggle with this, and I will release this side because it has some adhesive gluing it to the frame. And also I will do the same thing for the other side. I open it like this. This one is opened before, that's why it's easy. So I will like pass this one around the edge. After that I will come here. Make sure don't go deep inside to not touch the cable. Alright, so once the screen is open like this, you're just gonna grab the screen like this and you will move it right and left and right a little bit, and you pull it back. And until you see like a small gap here, you release this part and you open it like a book. Gently, because we have cables inside, we don't want to use the force and open everything and cut them. Okay, voila. So we have this cable and we have this cable here. So now I'm gonna use the Phillips screwdriver and I open these screws here. Make sure they are not tri-point screws, because I see that on the other 8 they are tri-point. We have one stripped screw here, so I will open the other screws first. So I will put this down and I will use some force to open. Okay, it's already lifted up. So the screw is open, but it's stripped from the outside. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do, the first thing I will disconnect the battery. The battery is this cable here. This is the cable. We have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the second one is for the battery. And I will disconnect the screen cables, 1, 2. I'm using just my nail. And here we have 2 brackets. This is the small one and this is the big one. And they have 4 screws on them. We need to use the tri-point screwdriver to open them. Alright, I think there is another, so let's remove this bracket, put it next to its 2 screws, and we will remove this one also. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my nail to disconnect this cable from here. So the charging port cable is this one. So we have 1, 2, 3. So this is the charging port cable. I'm gonna use my nail and lift it up. So now what I'm gonna do, I will connect this cable first to make sure that the phone is gonna work. I mean, it's gonna charge. Instead of going through all the headache to remove this one, we need to make sure this cable is working. So we're gonna just connect it outside like this. Make sure it's matching good. Let me fold it very good like this. I'm making sure that this cable is matching perfectly inside here, and it's connected now. Then I will connect the screen cables. The screen has these two cables. Okay, connect only these two cables. This one I don't need to connect it. Now I will connect the battery. Make sure you keep holding the screen like this, don't let it go back. So the battery is connected now. So what I'm gonna do now, I will connect the charger to this port. So you have charger here. And we will see if the phone gonna start charging. Okay, it turns on. Let's wait until it turns on, we will see. And voila, as you see, it's charging here, which means it's good. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, I will just turn off the phone. Then I will disconnect the battery cable and disconnect the charging port and remove it from here. Then I will disconnect the LCD cables, put it aside. So now I will open this to remove the charging port out from here. Okay, so we have this cable here. This is for the antennas. So you have too many screws here. You need to be very organized to keep track of all these screws. Okay, so I will put them right here. So we start with these two screws here, Phillips screwdriver, by the way. We have these two, I put them here. So scroll down, we have one screw here in the bottom, so I will put it here. And we have this screw here, we'll put it here. So we have three screws here, 1, 2, 3. This, we use the tri-point screwdriver here for this one. And the other two, we're gonna use the Phillips. Then we remove this bracket. We put it here next to its screws. So now we're gonna lift up this. This is the earpiece, I mean the loudspeaker. And then we will remove this bracket also from here. This is the Taptic engine, and we will use a flat screwdriver to open this screw here. This is a weird screw, but we use the flat screwdriver to open it. So So here we're gonna put this one here, and we have two screws here in the side. And then we'll remove this. So we have this piece has a cable connected here. I will disconnect that cable. Now I can take it out. All right. Then we have like more screws here. I will remove them all. We will start from this side. So we have one screw here. We put this one here, and we have another screw in the other side, one here and one here. Okay, and then we have two screws, one. Then we have one screw here, supposed to be in this side. And we have two more screws here, one, two. This bracket is just like holding the microphone. The last screw is here. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, I will lift up this charging port and take it out from here. Before I do that, I will release the microphones. They are glued to this back here. So I release this one. This is another microphone. By the way, if you have a problem on the microphone, if people are calling you and you hear them and they don't hear you, you need to replace these two cables here. I mean this the charging port also, sorry, because this charging port has two microphones on it, and that's the microphones which are used to transfer your voice to the other end. It has a glue, so I'm separating it from the glue. I get this out, so I will put it back. So now what I'm gonna do, I will go underneath this and lift it up gently. Actually, I need to remove the motherboard so I can access this one, but I will see if I can remove the charging port without removing the motherboard. This charging port is glued down, so you need to release it gently. Alright, so we will need to lift up the motherboard a little bit. So to lift it up, I need to open this screw here. And when you pull it, make sure this is not in your way. Flip it this way so you can like pull it gently until you release it, you get it out. So we're gonna put this aside, and we have the new charging port here. Let me fix this one, make sure it's like this. Then I will insert this one here gently. Let me lift up this motherboard a little bit. And voila, make sure you connect this cable first. Okay, this cable is connected. So I will put this screw back to the motherboard. Okay, I adjust this extensions here with the holes so I can put the screws back. So we have two small screws need to go back. Okay, so you remember this one? I need to put this back too. This is supposed to be behind. Behind the microphone. Alright, so as you see, and we will make sure this one sticks also. Alright, so we have two more screws to hold the charging port. And another screw supposed to be here. Try to remember the screws, okay? Alright, so now I will put this bracket back here and I will connect this cable. Then I will put the two screws on the sides. One here and the other one on the other side. Okay, so now we have the double screw supposed to be here. This is the double screw. I'm gonna use the Phillips screwdriver to like just push it in its spot. This is very weird screw and it's not easy to put it back here. I think I need to buy the right screw, you know, I mean the right screwdriver. I remember I looked for it but I couldn't find it. And since I can open these screws with the flat screwdriver, flat head screwdriver, so that's why I didn't buy it yet. So now I'm tightening it up with this one. Make sure this screwdriver doesn't slip because it's slippery here. It doesn't have like the edges where it can hold, you know, so just be careful. So now I will connect this cable. It's already connected. Then I will make sure this is like straight charging port. And we have here this piece. It has, this is for it works as an earpiece and also as an antenna. So you see this connection, this is the connection for the antenna. It's glued on the top of it and it has this connection. So what you're gonna do, we will make sure this spot here is connected to this place. Hopefully you see it clear here, this connection. So I'm gonna put these two screws to hold it first. And then I have this one, goes to this corner, and this one goes into this edge. Okay, So now I will use this screwdriver and make sure this piece is matching with its connection in the bottom, and I will be very careful. I'm not gonna use any force. Okay, it clicks now, it's good. Then I will put this bracket on the top here. And we have this long screw, it goes to the corner of that piece, and the small one is here, and the smallest, which is tri-point, goes here. Then we have this piece which is holding the microphone here. We have the small screw goes here into this corner, and the long one goes on top of this bracket on the side of the corner, and the short one goes here. Okay, so now it looks everything looks fine. So now we're gonna connect this cable first. So I will fold it like this and handle it with care, because if I just keep bending it, I may cut it. It's very sensitive. So we will put this bracket first. This screw is unmagnetized. Now we will put this bracket on top of this. If you feel like the screw is not closing, just untighten it and tighten it again. So what I'm gonna do now, I will connect this small cable, not the battery cable. This is for the antenna. Okay, it's connected. The battery is not connected yet. Then I will connect the LCD cable. Then the battery. Battery is the last one. And now what I'm gonna do, I will test it. Okay, it shows something wrong here. Okay, it's charging. It's charging normal. Okay, good. So now I can put this bracket back here. There is a screw stuck on this corner here, the long one, not long but short. Phillips screwdriver, and tighten it up. Now I think I need to fix this first. I will use this plier, hold the screw from the bottom and open it. Yeah, the screw is stripped here. Okay, I remove this one. I need to find another screw like this. But first let me put this back. This is a double screw. It's another annoying screw. Okay, it's tight. So now I will make this one straight. Put it there. So I will put this last screw in this spot here, and for this one which is stripped, I'm not gonna put it back here because I will never put a stripped screw back to its spot. Throw it away and leave it empty like that. It's better than putting the stripped screw back there. Alright, so now because I don't have the screw, I'm just gonna close the phone. Et voila. So 2 screws back in the bottom. And that's it. Let's plug it in charge one more time. It's charging. Let me lock it. Okay, it's charging normal. Good. All right, guys, that was how to fix or to replace the charging port on an iPhone 8 Plus. It's gonna be the same method on the iPhone 7, 7 Plus, 8 and 8 Plus. All the same, just the charging port is different from each model to from model to another. If you find this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, please. And also, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment area. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe for more videos and turn the bell next to the subscribe button so you can receive the new videos that I'm uploading like almost daily. And if you have any questions, technical questions, feel free to like comment and I will get back to you with an answer. I have long experience in this field and don't hesitate to ask technical questions. Okay, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Have a wonderful time. Peace.